What's good, gang, gang? Welcome back to the Crypto Feed Show. We don't do no songs. We don't do no intros. So let's get straight to it. Man, so we're bringing it back old school today because I want to have a real sentimental talk to you guys. Um, I just don't like the way that I'm seeing things going. Um, all these people talking about Forex, even discussing the idea, saying that EOS has a lot of trouble, has a lot of problems. Like, that's not true. You got to realize we are the number one chain in the world right now. Number three as far as activity. But, you know what I mean? The fact that we're number three at this 8 weeks into our life tells me that by 2019 we'll be the number one. What's up, Eddie? We'll be the number one chain. You know what I'm saying? So there's no problems. Like, there's nothing that needs to be fixed except for regular maintenance. Everyone talking about the Constitution, everyone talking about the the bylaws. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're it's new, man. We got to work through it. You got to stop hating. Like, you got to realize if we do the one vote per person thing, it'll never be one vote per person. People will just split their money into other wallets, and it'll split their EOS. Then they still got the same voting power. You know what I mean? This, as far as, you also have to look at it in an aspect as like, what other project is this decentralized 8 weeks into its existence? You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you, this far along in any other network's life, they weren't as decentralized as EOS is right now. So anyone saying that we're not decentralized, it's just, I don't believe it. Um, all these problems are all people problems. They're all personal issues. They all have their own dog in the fight, and their dog for some reason isn't EOS. Like, they gotta be, it's all about, these block producers are tearing us apart, and I don't want to take in part in any of them. So yeah, it's fuck Kyle. Someone asked that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, he's somebody that I looked up to at a point when like, not ever. I was on EOS before him, but like, he's always had a good, he's always had a good mind on it. Like, so for him, I feel to look at his project is more important than the whole mothership is backwards. I feel like it's backwards. You know what I mean? That's my only thing. And that's all these people. It's their personal greed. You know what I'm saying? I see my money slipping away because of y'all greediness, bro. Because of the RAM. And y'all hate on the RAM speculators. I'm not even a RAM speculator. I didn't make no dough. But I'm happy for that guy who made $500,000. Because I'm happy that I'm involved in a project that gives somebody that opportunity. That's even possible. That there's a market inside the fucking network itself. That's outside the market. Like, that's innuendo type shit. Like, that's next level. Like, I'm so excited for this project, y'all. You know what I mean? And there's nothing to be afraid about. Like, we are in the infancy stages. You know what I'm saying? If EOS was a person, motherfucker, it'd still be drinking titty milk. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bitcoin would be a whole third grade kid. You know what I'm saying? And my motherfucking kid drinking titty milk is doing algebra at the same level or higher than Bitcoin. Like, you gotta look, like, please understand my thoughts, y'all. I be having visions. I'm so much more than I'm so much more than a crypto dude, but I'm trying to show y'all the light. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show y'all the way. Like, we right. I've been right this whole fucking time. I've been right. I said to buy RAM, and I didn't buy RAM because I was scared of myself. I'm gonna not be afraid of me no more. You know what I'm saying? It's done. You know what I'm saying? It's done. I'm just gonna, and my instinct is to hodl and don't fuck with nothing else. I'm gonna stay with that because that's gonna pay me off in the long run. Because I've been right about everything else. So that tells me I'm gonna be right about this. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Bitcoin is riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? EOS can't even crawl, but yet it's 10 times smarter than it. And that's gonna count for something. That's gonna account. Once the shit, look at it's a trajectory line, like just in life, bro. Man, I'm telling y'all, it's over, man. We got the X-Men of the blockchain. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people be like, why I be coming at other dudes? Man, because I reached out to other dudes and they played your boy. You know what I'm saying? They played your boy way back. Go look at the dates. I'm probably in their comment section like, yo, let's collab. and they played your boy. They never gave Fees credit for starting the EOS communities. They never fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then they never wanted to collab when I was being friendly. So now it's like, don't be friendly. Like, I'm just gonna expose y'all as the fucking scams y'all is. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? My gang is too strong. I'm too happy with where I'm at on this platform. I don't care if I get any more subs because I love the subs I have now. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up big time, straight up. Ram Trading gave us all transactions to go to 3. Ram Trading died, so now we're down to 6. Well, yeah, because we don't even have that many. We don't even have that many. That's a good, you know what I'm saying, advocate way to play it, but we don't even have that many DApps running yet, bro. The DApps aren't even full strength. So once they start running full strength, like I told y'all, June 1st had to come. You know what I'm saying? Remember when the homie Black Money Steez was telling us about motherfucking, what was it, monetized coin? And that shit died. You know what I'm saying? But EOS is still right here at $7. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. And remember, we got in the game, man. We been in this game. You know what I'm saying? We the gang gang. We didn't name ourselves the gang gang for no reason, guys. We the gang gang because even through the recession, we in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing. Don't let it get to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it get to you. It's going to get you. We're going old school today to try to spark the market back. You know what I'm saying? Bring back that good day, that good old fashioned crypto fees, gang love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The gang's the realest one to ever do it. Crypto fees, you know what I'm saying? We ain't on no broke boy shit, you know what I'm saying? We on some boss shit, you know what I'm saying? We good. Fucking, man. I can't wait, y'all. Just keep waiting, bro. The $100 party is gonna come. We're gonna be chilling in Vegas, maxing and relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Fucking look at Dan Larimer, but follow Dan Larimer on Telegram, man. This guy's just in there combating. You know what I mean? And I almost wish that he would stick to his guns more too. I wish that he would stick to his guns more too, because I feel like he keeps trying to make new compromises in new ways. Like, nah, fuck it, man. Let that shit play out. You gotta let a whole government play out. Y'all can't be like, in 8 weeks, oh, this shit is bad. You know how irrational that sounds? I'm not even gonna get belligerent. I'm not gonna get aggressive. I'm just gonna say, do you know how irrational that sounds? To let something go for 10 weeks, while in those 10 weeks becoming the 3rd active most blockchain at some point in time, while maintaining top 10 status, whether if you want to say it fell or not. And you know what I'm saying? It's only 10 weeks old, and you saying it's broke. Bro, the hell out of here. You seen projects on that ERC20 token not do shit for months. And that blockchain is active and running. If you wanted to run an app as an ERC20, it was more than possible to do it. But what happens when you do it? It crashes the network. So we don't got no competition, because if Neo is the Chinese version of Ethereum, it's not gonna work as good as Ethereum. So what the fuck is that gonna do? So I'm not gonna sit nowhere but say keep your coin staked. Dan Larimer is actually had something new that was cool to say, and he said, and this is the way I perceived it the whole way. And I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry, gang, that I even portrayed it in that way. And this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what's different between me and these other shows, bro. And I've been feeling brokenhearted towards y'all because, like I feel like I messed up because part of me was like, man, we gonna be able to get paid off this token rental. And rental to me meant I could keep my coin and continue to make interest. You know what I mean? And so that's the way I perceived it. So I even, you know what I mean, made it have seemed that way too. You know what I mean? To a degree. And I apologize for that. But Dan Larimer has now recently said that he wants to focus more on the token holders. And to me, that's the way it was always set up. So like, if we go to more of that model, I never thought the BP should have been a big part. I thought they should have only been paid a flat rate. Like, I've been saying that from the jump, but that's the way I perceived it. You know what I mean? I told y'all gotta read people's shit and try to perceive it. You know what I mean? That's the way I perceived the network talk and the way Dan spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna hold that against Dan, because he had to try to entice people away to fucking want to be block producers. You know what I mean? But I think the way you should entice them would be a flat rate, not all this power. You know what I mean? EOS New York is still my favorite company, man. And Grey Mass, you know what I mean? Even Simplios is nice, you know what I mean? I like their wallet. You know what I mean? Scatter's trustworthy, you know, guys. You're actually gonna need Scatter a lot right now to move around on the EOS blockchain. You know what I mean? But to me, that's why being staked is just the safest way, because, you know, you have 3 days to try to see what's going on with someone's. If someone got to control your account and you're staked, they can't do shit. And they can unstake it, but they can't come back for 72 hours. And they got to hope that, you know, you don't notice it. And even then, you know what I mean? You can still report it to EOSI Tools, I believe, tools.io, and they can look over the matter. You know what I'm saying? What's good, gonna know? You know what I'm saying? Getting it popping. You know what I'm saying? Vertical recording. You know what I mean? Bringing it back. Old school. Got the Takis, you know what I'm saying? Got the motherfucking trees on deck, man, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna spark the market back with crypto fees. I'm tired of these lame ass channels. Now I'm gonna have 2 channels, and they're not gonna be able to stop me, because now I got 2 channels. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 channels. And y'all can say, you know what I'm saying? The haters can hate, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Man, we gonna get it though, because EOS is gonna win. So I'm saying, and Dan's talking about focusing on the token holders. That's what we should have been on the whole time. You shouldn't only get security from staking. You should get paid dough. You know what I mean? You should be getting maxed out, because you're keeping the value more than anything. Hodlers keep the value in the network. Fuck an app. If you have a mountain of hodlers that'll never sell, that shit'll never go down in price. Somebody might get scammed in the deal, but it won't affect the market. You know what I mean? Man, all I know, gang, is y'all created a fucking monster, and we about to roll over YouTube, man. Get excited, man. I'm excited. People don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have the Uber channel. Hopefully everything goes good with Uber. And then I get the Uber channel, and then we just gonna be riding every night on Uber. Y'all gonna ride with me. We're gonna do like taxi cab confessions type shit. Y'all gonna be able to ride around. Who gonna be able to compete with that? Riding around the streets of Las Vegas, you know what I mean, with crypto fees. That's hella cool. You know what I'm saying? Eat your Takis. Takis are good. Man. We're winning, guys. That's the bright spot. Is through this whole market crash, we're still winning. And Dan Larimer's still fighting. Dan Larimer really loves this project. You know what I mean? So we're good. As long as he's still involved in helping, bro, we're in a really good space. You guys should stop attacking him and let the man work. Straight up. Like, right now, is if whack-ass Steve Kerr ran up on Michael Jordan and was, like, talking shit. You know what Michael Jordan would do? He would punch Steve Kerr. Because that's what really happened. Go look it up. You know what I mean? And shit will be okay. And that's what Dan's trying to do. He's trying to tell these guys, like, it's kind of like, hey, we're going to focus more on the token holders. That's like a fuck you to the BPs. Like, you guys are getting too big-headed. It's a community, bro. These guys are getting crazy. You know what I mean? we're starting to cannibalize ourselves. And I really do, man. And my brain, bro, for me, the way I feel is if Bitcoin would have never split, Bitcoin would still be worth like 15,000 right now. You know what I mean? Easy. Easy Bitcoin would be worth 15,000 right now if it was no more forks. You know? Just general, man. Just making a show, Eddie. You know? Fucking, we're gonna win, man. We just gotta wait. We got the smartest guy in the game. Oh, who am I talking about? Michael Jordan and Steve Kerr. You don't know that Michael Jordan and Steve Kerr, they got in like a altercation, and then Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr. But yeah, man. I'm just waiting. We're gonna get it, guys. I think the IQ token started dropping. I think the IQ token started dropping. Bro, I feel like all the BPs. I'm talking about the BPs, bro. Exclusively, bro. The BPs are carnivalizing ourselves. All this argument is showing weakness to the outside, making it look like there's problems in our algorithm when there's not. The only thing that happened is the BPs are salty that the RAM traders made a lot of money and they didn't. That's all that happened. I mean, you guys, anybody who's thinking, not you guys specifically in the chat, but anybody who's thinking that there's something fundamentally wrong. No, I think we're fine, bro. I think we're really fine. I think we're in a good place and we're growing. You know what I mean? We're gonna continue to win, continue to grind, and that's it, man. We're just gonna keep FUD fighting, and hopefully everybody will fucking get along, man. That's it. Like, just get along. All this passive aggression, bro, that's not really helping. But man, that's gonna be the stream tonight. Peace and love. Bro, Eddie, and that's why I apologized about that, bro. You know what I mean? Because I felt the same way, and I felt that um, I gave the perception of that. You know what I mean? I felt I gave that perception to you guys too, but I believe that. You know? So I was a little salty when I found out. When we first heard about the trading market, I was salty about the market. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, bro, that's kind of lame. Because I was like, man, we're not going to be able to rent it. Like, it's not like that. You know what I mean? So I was salty about that. But once I got over that, if I was like, dude, if we're going to roll with the market inside the network that's outside of the whole entire market, you know, that's some crazy shit. That's like, let's do it. But, you know, I think the block producers are just salty that they didn't get that money that the speculators just got. That's all that was. But yeah, man, it can all be changed. I mean, Dan's right. We should focus more on the token holders, but that's the way I perceived it from the beginning. You know what I mean? That's the whole way I understood it. I guess I was taking it in wrong, but hopefully we'll get to that model that I saw. You know what I mean? Hopefully we'll get to that vision. Right. But big companies can, bro. They're gonna want to rock with us, man. Trust me. Plus, I think the RAM price being high is good, but only if we're in a token holder rental format. Not like the RAM market. You know what I mean? I'd rather just get paid off holding my shit. I feel you. That's true. Yeah, right now you just run your own ICO and then port because they got the Ethereum to, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, we should be getting, like, when I see that RAM 100% in my wallet, like, what is that? What am I supposed to do with that? Or the bandwidth that they show, like, I should get to do something with that. That's the way I thought Dan explained it. I swear. You know what I mean? So I would like to ask him about that, but you know, I be DMing Dan on Telegram, but he'll never hit back. I'm thirsty as hell. I smoked a joint. I know, that's what I'm saying, Eddie. You know? The gang, we're in a good position, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a couple hundred I could throw towards your dap, Eddie. I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I've been down for that, but people ain't else trying to be down for that, you know? I know we've talked about it, man. I told you that I'm in on that. But I guess not that many other people told you the same thing, so I just hope. But you sell tokens for RAM, my G. You know what I'm saying? We would have people give us tokens, and then we would sell the tokens for the RAM. You dig? But yeah, man. We can be in, but that's a lot of money around right now. What's up, Rezzy? Rezzy, you gonna like this episode, man. You might want to rewind it. Man, you might want to rewind this one. You gonna like this episode, Rezzy. You know what I'm saying? It's old school shit. No, yeah, I feel you, Eddie. It's definitely not the right time right now to be doing that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just gotta wait it out. Dog, everything's gonna reset, dog. Because look, I don't think necessarily the Rams gonna go super low. What I think's gonna happen is EOS's value will be recognized. So, you know what I mean. So in price, it'll be low because it'll be like at an equal rate. You know what I'm saying? If EOS is worth hundreds of dollars, you know what I'm saying. It's nothing for its RAM to be worth 50 cents. Like that's not out of the question. You know what I mean? Like if you knew EOS was $100 token, you wouldn't be tripping if it was 27,000 to start a DApp. You know what I'm saying? It's all relative. We got this, guys. We got this. Man, I do not know where my jewel is, bro. That's making me sad. Y'all know I've not smoked any cigarettes for 2 months because of the jewel, and now I can't find my jewel. I mean, I got my little dab thing, but I don't got my jewel. But yeah, man. I'm just gonna get off right now, man, and I might catch y'all later, man. I might make something else for y'all tonight. Peace and love. Remember to love your family, cherish your health, and protect that crypto. And that's exactly right, Rezi.